Good morning, everyone. It's the 4th of June 2011 here on Orcas Island. Now this is the view that we see from the patio porch where Jeff and Kathy, my nephew and my sister, live. And Kaylee also lives here. And it's a beautiful location. It's remote. There are deer walking around here every day. It's not really developed that much. It's wonderful. And so today is going to be another busy day. We're going to go see where Kathy works. She works downtown at a craft store. And let's see. So she's going to show us the craft store, and then we're going to go to the Saturday market. It opens at 10 in East Sound, Orcas Island. And there we're going to meet Charlie Worcester and Marie Gladwish, friends from Long Island, Stony Brook, Long Island, when we lived there. Both worked at SUNY, Stony Brook, and then somehow they moved to Seattle. And then Marie built a home here just maybe a few months ago. It was finished, so we're going to look at that. I've seen pictures of it. It's supposed to be, well, it looks very exotic. And Marie is an artist, a person who is involved with the environment, and therefore I'm expecting to see lots of environmental kinds of construction. And so it's going to be a nice day today. We'll probably pick up some food at the market, at a Saturday market. We'll take some pictures. You'll see the market. It's downtown East Sound. East Sound's probably, looks like it's got a population of maybe 500, something like that, maybe more. It's the main town on Orcas Island. Yesterday we had a wonderful day at the marine biology field trip for the 4th graders. My nieces, great-grandnieces, I guess you might say, Kaylee and Katerina were there. Okay, I'll take a few pictures, and then we'll be going to the craft store, and then we're going to be going to the East Sound Saturday market, where we're going to see Charlie and Marie. That should be fun. Well, I just turned the camera 180 degrees, and this is the porch. Jeff and Kaylee live upstairs, and Kathy lives downstairs. It's a very large home. It's quite good. There's our Saturn view, and they're very comfortable here. They got all the amenities, water, sewer. They have even a hot tub in that house. And it's really nice. This is the driveway down to the main parking area where they park right here. And you can see it's very steep, and the whole of Orcas Island is mountain country. And so you need a strong car to move around here. Here in the Pacific Northwest, where there's lots of rain and a cool climate, we have rhododendrons and azaleas. They're everywhere. And here's an azalea tree, bush, still flowering in June. Here we have one of the small lanes right next to the house. I'll pan around here and we can see their place. It's got a steel roof, and got a big garage there, and it's very wooded. What?
Mary, she's got one of those right on her front porch. That's
like okay.
One of the best there is.
Yeah, right.
I I mean, it is so red.
My name's Ivor Dudall.
Hi, Ivor.
And my sister is Kathy.
Okay.
And Jeff is my nephew.
Okay.
And we're going to farmer's market too. What are you selling there?
Pulled pork sandwiches.
Okay, we might find one.
Yeah. So if you want, in fact, the light is, well, it's not bad for you, but right here on Grove,
Yeah.
her rhododendron it's that deepest blue, most beautiful red there is.
I'm going to go, can I walk to it?
Oh yeah, just walk to this corner.
Yeah.
Go up.
Okay, I'm going to see this rhododendron.
First house, second house.
Okay.
And they're real nice. I mean, if she's there, she won't care.
Okay, thanks a lot. I'm on my way.
Yes, thank you, Ivor.
Those neighbors of Kathy and Jeff told me to walk down the street here and have a look at a beautiful azalea or rhododendron, which I'm going to. One thing to note here, I'm sure, this high fence is to keep the deer out from eating the plants. There are a lot of deer here. Has to be. Keep the deer out. Kind of like a rainforest here. There's all kinds of large ferns and fir trees, Douglas fir, probably spruce, and I know there's cedar here. Well, this must be that rhododendron. Oh, that's an azalea. Uh-oh. We got a dog. That's okay. That's okay. There's a beautiful lilac tree. We don't have lilacs in Florida. They're beautiful. Hi.
Hi.
Your brother or the guys that are going to the daily market told me to come down and take a picture of your azalea, which I did.
Oh, really?
Is that your brother or?
I don't know what you're talking about, really.
Oh, these guys, Nick, you're facing their house now. They said they knew you.
Oh, not really.
Does this keep the deer out? The high fence?
That's to keep them in.
That's to keep them in.
Yeah. So you got a little farm.
You sound like you're from England.
I'm from Australia.
Australia, down under.
Wow, it sure is a glorious day.
Glorious day. We're going to go to the daily market. We're going to go to the Saturday market today.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too, but I'm busy playing for two different places.
Well, what do you play?
I play the piano, the organ, all kinds of instruments, but today it's the piano.
Good.
And
Are you from Australia too?
no, I'm from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. How'd you?
It's not really Australia.
Yeah. That's great. Well, I won't bother you anymore. I just like to take movies.
Oh.
So you keep the deer in instead of out. Right.
He's joking.
Oh, he's joking. Okay.
But the deer do come around. I bring them out something to eat once in a while.
Yeah. Okay, we're all heading to East Sound to the Saturday market. We're also going to see where Kathy works.
Ivor, did you bring your charger for your cell phone?
Yes, I got all those things. You're all fine. Okay. Okay, we're going to town. There's Jeff. And then we'll see the market and Charlie Wooster and Marie and Kathy's where she works. And it's going to be nice.
And everything's locked up upstairs.
You got it?
Okay, we're in East Town now, and we came in the back alley here to where Kathy works, but if you look right down there, you can see they're setting up for the Saturday market, which opens at 10 o'clock. So we'll be there shortly and see our friends from Stony Brook, Long Island. Here's where Kathy works at the Moon Glow Arts and Crafts. Yeah, she's got a good job here. We're really happy she's here. Well, this is a real craft store. It's got everything.
Soft toolboxes.
Look at all those beads.
Yeah. That kind of
Tons of stuff here.
Oh, yeah. Cheaper. Well, sometimes I get 30% off. So.
Really fun stuff.
Kathy's in there.
And then,
What do you got in there?
Tell me.
oh look, all this kind of stuff. You know,
Okay, I gotta concentrate on
made.
spicy. You
Shells?
take the bucket off.
Yeah.
We need baby shower gifts.
Baby shower here. I got
You got the list?
confectionery. Got that.
That's for baby Warren Ivor back in Florida, and there's a shower in early July 2nd.
Okay, so we need to get back to baby showering over here.
Oh,
What
that's
is this?
Sewing and, oh, that's to make. You have to
There's tags and just a
Look,
few little
put,
things.
make cupcakes and put the little,
Yeah, get that sash,
those cute,
Harry.
like muffins or cupcakes, and you put the
For-
Yeah.
Fine.
5 cents.
I don't know.
Were they skulls?
Oh,
Yeah.
just put them back. Just leave 'em
Okay.
out, honey.
I'll talk to Julie.
Yeah.
These are marbles.
You're right.
Monday we
There.
can come down and
They're
buy
big.
them.
For the bunny.
Okay, Jeff, explain this mayor of Easttown. What does that mean? Dogs,
Well,
animals.
one of the pets gets elected every year as
Uh-huh.
mayor, and
Uh-huh.
it's a fundraiser.
Yeah.
The pet actually gets to Grand Marshal the 4th of July parade
Okay.
and all that stuff. And there's like news from the pets in the newspaper. You know,
Are these real pets? I mean,
these
someone.
are real pets. They're really here on the island. And if, like, for example, if whichever pet wins, like if the bunny wins,
Uh-huh.
then the bunny will make appearances in town and do the parades and write little snippets in the newspaper. But the real point of it is that each vote costs $1,
Okay.
and it directly benefits Orcas Island's Children's House,
Okay, good.
which is Kaylee actually went there for preschool,
Uh-huh.
and it's a place that does daycare and schooling at an extremely reasonable price for
Yeah.
the young ones on the island while their parents work and stuff. It's a great institution, and
Great.
it's a nonprofit learning center.
Okay,
And all
Casey.
the proceeds from the mayor race just go directly to the Children's House.
Casey, which one should we vote for? I'll give you $1.
I want to either vote for the bunny or the kitty.
Well, you got to make you decide.
I-
The girls are going to vote for the mayor of Easttown, and you're going to fill out a card, right? And which one are you going to vote for?
I'm going to vote for the bunny.
The bunny. Where's the bunny? Bunny.
This
Point to
is
him.
the bunny.
The bunny. Okay. Have you ever seen him?
Yeah.
Has he
Bunny's
made
actually-
Has he made any political speeches?
No. He's a bunny. He can't talk.
He can't talk. Katerina, which one are you going to vote for? You don't know. Well, you got to tell me because you're going to be on the film. This might be on YouTube.
Daddy, do you need both of these?
Okay. Well, anyway, they're.
How do I do it for the bunny?
No, you can do it either way, sweetie. This one you write in the name, and this one you just check the name off.
Okay. Well, these are
So they're the same.
these people are all of voting
I
age
need both envelopes. Just pick
for the mayor of Easttown, and it's going to be. Which one did Katerina vote for?
The bunny.
She's still
The bunny. You all guys want the bunny. What's it? Is the bunny that got the cool glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen the bunny?
I have.
Okay, you have. Okay, we're going to find the bunny sometime. And here we are at the. What's this? What's this called?
This
The
is the Orcas Village Green.
green. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the kids, and Jeff's friend made this.
They did the engineering for it.
Okay, here we are,
Yeah.
and we're at the market now. Mary found an Australian cattle dog. She just loves them. Mark, there's the Australian cattle dog like Georgia. Look at him. He sure looks good, doesn't he? Looks real good here. Thanks, sir.
Smarter than hell. Smart.
There's the Orcas Island market. Great. Okay, these are the guys we saw at the house there by the neighborhood.
Morning.
Yeah.
His image won't even, you can't even take his image on the camera.
It won't even show up.
Yeah. He has no reflection in a mirror either.
I've heard good things about your pizza. I may get a slice later.
Okay, yeah.
Because you're a vampire, I thought.
So we should be talking, not looking at the camera.
No, we got to look at the camera.
Oh, we have to look at the camera.
Because I got to send Malcolm Bowman.
Oh, you're going to be here too.
I'll post this little clip on to Malcolm and Larry Swanson, all those people. Right? Hey, guess who these people are? We're back in Stony Brook, Pacific Northwest, and Charlie and Marie. They live here. I guess you live also in Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you, Charlie.
You're going to have to come
Can
up.
you believe this? Can you believe this?
I was, yeah, I'm really amazed at how often I will meet people that know somebody here or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really surprised.
Yeah,
Little island,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
most people
yeah,
haven't even
yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
There's
we're
a lot of connections too. Yeah.
a lot of connections, yeah.
And they can just,
Okay, Paul.
Otherwise, your stuff keeps falling through the basket.
Hey, Paul and Mark, you remember Dr. Wooster?
We just kind of
Here he is, right here,
Kind of
and he's still riding his bike. Tell us about
kind
your
of a-
bike. You don't take it up the hill, do you?
Sorry that I got to be back out here.
Not here.
Not here in
I don't
Orcas
have a
Island.
bike here.
Oh, you don't? You have it in Seattle.
In
My
Seattle.
mother
Yeah,
was from.
yeah.
And when I was 18,
They thought a lot of you for doing that. You know, you rode every day in the snow.
Snow doesn't work well.
Yeah,
And we came
That
to
usually fakes me out.
does it? But you were out there. You were out there. Okay.
18.
Charlie, Mary Doodall,
Well, sure. It's nothing formal.
nice to meet you. We've got two girls looking for you.
Here's Marie.
How you doing?
Yeah. Well, Malcolm keeps me informed about you, and you're good about email too.
Maybe
Beautiful
I
pictures
sent
you
you my PowerPoint.
You did.
I figured out how to do a PowerPoint, which was a major operation.
Major accomplishment. Let me get a drink.
All this computer stuff.
Well, when we were together, there was no such
No
thing
computers.
as laptops. There was no PowerPoint. There was no Excel.
There was no computers.
Yeah.
Well, maybe by the time you got there, but in the,
You want to walk around here? Or?
I sort of like to walk.
Yeah, walk around. We'll walk
See
with
what
you.
this is a
neat.
Saturday
This is Saturday.
evening?
He knows all about it. He comes here all the time and brings the family.
It's just, all the locals, they got their, a lot of these places are great.
Wonder if they sell little saplings.
Burkharts,
No, I don't.
they lived up the street from me, and they're only here seasonally, but his mother lives here on the island. She's been here for
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you, Steve.
They can't be mixed logs, and how they
Uh-huh.
grow a series of trees on top of the fallen tree.
Yeah, right.
Have you ever seen a nurse stump?
No, I haven't. We're at Charlie and Marie's place up on Orcas Island, way on the top. We took an old road, and it's just out of this world here.
Come and look at this.
What is it called?
Well,
Oh, it's got another tree growing on it.
yeah,
What's it called in North?
well, it usually is a fallen tree that has a row of them, and
Yeah,
they call that a nurse log. But
nurse log, right? Nurse
this
log,
is a nurse stump.
nurse stump. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Look at this place.
Right.
Now tell me about the wood here on this siding.
Came from southern Washington, found it on Craigslist. They delivered it.
Found it on Craigslist.
Yep.
Craigslist.
Right, Craigslist, yeah.
Everything's on Craigslist. Had the environment in mind when you built this house.
Saving money too. Saving money.
Yeah.
Wonderful how those things go hand in hand a lot of
Yeah,
times.
sure. Oh, I can recycle, I buy very little thing.
I mean, I can save money and the environment at the same time.
This is her
This is my future studio.
studio, and her son designed. Her son is the architect, and probably the construction guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow! Look at this place.
This is the place where you're.
What did you say, Jeff? You're asking something.
SIP panels on the walls?
Yes, yes they are. Yeah.
Look at this place. Okay, all you people out of Stony Brook, this is what you can do when you come to the Pacific Northwest. Wow.
So, these doors are special.
Yeah?
Gonna open? All right.
What are those doors?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
That side out and this side.
Okay, these doors, well, you don't have to open them all.
Well.
Wow.
You have to open them all to get the effect. You've got to be very strong.
Look at these doors. These are all, look like 12-foot or 14-foot doors or something.
But 10 feet, it seems like 10 feet high in here.
Wow.
And I told my son I wanted a house that felt like a pavilion, like and a shelter, but
I've never done this.
a shelter, but
Yeah.
you know.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. This is now you get the full effect. You're outside.
Right.
That's good. And you got, and, oh, you had a design, you had a lot to do with the design of this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was the one that wanted to be an architect, and didn't have the courage
Sure.
as a kid, so I was delighted.
What do you think, Jeff?
It's excellent.
There's something.
It's wonderful being able just to open up the whole side.
I've never seen a house with this,
Not that many days, but
and then if we turn around here,
yeah.
we can see the view. This is from their open, have you named the house yet? Some people name houses.
Yeah, my son says he wants to call it Mossy Rock.
Mossy Rock, and there's the moss right there.
Yeah, I planted all this moss.
You
Wasn't there.
She's been transplanting moss
I,
for months.
right, I didn't know you could transplant moss, but anyway.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Yeah, a big rock, and this is your moss.
oh, moving that rock in.
And then you've got a tree, and then you got a big skylight.
I've got pictures of them doing it. That was nice.
Yeah.
And this door was in at the time.
Right.
Here's some art.
They're really
Put
good.
it on rollers and a boards and
Rock gardens and moss gardens and frog ponds wherever she goes. So here's the latest. This is not done, but within the next few days, the waterfall
Will come here.
Will
Yeah,
come down,
that's,
and then
You got a
has to
free
be,
recirculator for it?
yeah.
that has to be cemented. So we have a huge amount
Yeah, I'm
of,
gonna try and do
Concrete.
that. So I haven't
Now,
done that
this
yet.
steel here, did this come from Craigslist too, or?
No.
You found that. Did you buy that new, or did you buy it already rusted?
No, bought it new, and I couldn't wait for it to rust, and it started rusting right away.
Yeah. Well,
That's happy to oblige.
yeah,
Yes, yeah.
well,
It looks great.
you've got something here that's so unique.
And the deer would eat them.
Yeah,
So we try to plant food there and the deer would eat them.
yeah.
And then he went and he found a plant that the deer don't like.
Yeah.
And he planted it there.
Uh-huh.
And the deer came, they didn't eat them, but they pulled every one of them out and set it in the driveway.
Oh, gosh.
And
Amazing.
then waiting for them to put something else in there that they liked.
Yeah. Here we are, we're back away from Charlie's place, and Marie, and we're with Jeff, and he just, we're discussing the local deer here. They're beautiful. They eat right out of your hand. They eat right out of your hand. Yeah. Okay, dear. Good morning, everyone. It's now the 5th of May, and we're in the Rosario area of East Sound. This is an area that was originally owned by a ship tycoon named, oh boy, I forgot his name now. Moran, yes, Moran. And there's Moran State Park here. He's got a mansion behind us. Anyway, Kathy and Jeff live, and Kaylee live right up there. You can see a brown house there, and they're just right there, right up there, next to that house there, as far as I can see. Anyway, it's a beautiful area here, and this little grill and grocery store has some scones we had the other night, and they said they make fresh scones every morning. It's Sunday morning now, and we're going to pick up the Seattle newspaper so we can get the coupons for our niece Deanne. She's a coupon guru. Okay, we'll see you a little bit later. Well, we're right behind the store here in this large body of water. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. It's beautiful here. It looks like a fjord. I don't think it is a fjord. It might be a fjord. Round River Valley is a fjord. And there's a few boats moored here. A lot of driftwood in this area. And it's really nice. And there are a few homes sitting way up there on the top. And it's amazing how this little island, which has a lot of homes, and how they're able to bring enough supplies in here all through the ferry to build these homes. Another picture of the ferry, well, not the ferry, the harbor here, and it's windy. It's about 60, maybe about 60 degrees. There's either a schooner or a ketch rigging on that boat, and I'm going to go over and see Mary in a moment, and we'll get our scones. Got to have our scones. We were first introduced to scones living in Nova Scotia in a little town called Lunenburg, if anyone's been there. And Lunenburg, a little bakery there, we'd go there from Bedford and buy scones. Mary?
Okay, so lattes are over here.
Okay, here are the scones.
Sugar free is right
Whoops,
there.
lift them up. Yeah.
Okay.
And what are those? Berry scones?
Blueberry and cranberry.
Oh, great.
And then there's muffins.
Yeah, muffins. Great.
I don't know what to get Carl. So.
Okay, we've just come out of the little store here and bought our scones, and we'll go back to the house. And the lady in the store told me that this area, including the large bay or fjord we just looked at, is named Rosario Bay, and named after an explorer. So I'll have to go on the internet and find out a little bit about the history of this explorer. Okay, just a few hundred feet from the store is the Moran Mansion. That was a shipping tycoon that built a mansion here, a huge estate on this property, and it's been turned into a hotel. So Paul and Julie and Mark and Dana, if you come up here to see Aunt Kathy and the rest of them, they're just a half a mile from this nice hotel, and they've got suites which you could stay in, and cabins, very nice. So I think you'd like it here. It's just beautiful. There's nice public grounds and flowers. The rhododendrons and azaleas are in full bloom here. It's really nice. Like I said, Kathy and Jeff live just up the hill here. Okay, so that's it. Moran Estate and Hotel in Orcas Island near East Sound. Okay, we're now at the Exchange. I've been waiting to come here. This is the solid waste facility, but otherwise called the Exchange, and it's a very unique place. People bring all their stuff to recycle here and also to buy. It's like a gigantic garage sale run by the county. Okay, this is the operation, and those dumpsters are where people dump garbage and the recyclable material that you can, like old clothing or stereos or TVs, goes right here. Sometimes, well, they call it the Exchange. I bought a lot of stuff here. I'm going to buy some more today. Well, you can see how busy they are. You can hardly find a parking place. And it's a very interesting way of resource utilization. There's the counter. And the Exchange. I modified it.
This is Mike Greenberg. I'm on the board of the Exchange here, and this year I'm organizing the art show, which is, art is our acronym for appropriate recycling technology, but it's also, you know, art. So we have every year, for 10 years we've had an art show with actually people cobbling together art from kind of like in the Marcel Duchamp kind of found objects and repurposed objects. And we've got, with some examples, like you could see the spider up on the roof that's kind of covered by the trees. And a lot of other objects around here, you know, on the fence here that are from previous shows. But this year we're also expanding it. We're having tools and functional objects that a lot of people who don't necessarily make art, but come here for materials to scrounge, to MacGyver together, to Rube Goldberg together, to Bricoleur together. New purposeful tools to get something done that you can't buy off the shelf or on a small island far away from the mainstream of stuff moving around in this country. We have our own stuff here. We just need a little ingenuity.
I come here every 3 years.
Awesome.
And the first place I want to get to, this is my tourist trap area. This is the Exchange. I consider this wonderful.
Absolutely. I've been here just about 6 years, and between here and the Bullock Brothers Permaculture Homestead, which is the longest running permaculture establishment in the northern hemisphere, and then Mount Constitution. Those are the places I take everybody. But yeah, so the Exchange, this year we're also having an expanded fashion show, repurposed clothes, as well as this is what I want from you, and maybe from your viewers too, I'm starting a whole new area, kind of the history of the exchange. Like what are,
oh, yes.
I want people's stories like yours. You come all the way from Florida, the complete contrary corner of the country.
That's right.
And this is like one of your favorite places. I want to know about that story. The community needs to know.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to put together stories about what the exchange means to people.
I'm going to send you this clip when I make this up. I'll send it. I'll give you free rights to put it on the YouTube if you want to. No problem.
Awesome, and this is all going to be during the Solstice Parade, which is perhaps the single largest, most beloved event, which will be the 18th of June. We're going to have in the Village Green, we're going to have a couple tents with the art, tools, and objects, and
great.
Yeah, and then a fashion show on the
back show. And this gentleman is one of the trustees, and so we're going to sign off. We're going to go look at all the good stuff here now. And my students, I teach environmental science in Florida, and they know about recycling and the value of resource utilization, all those things.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, we're in the inside of the exchange now. This is all the material people bring here for recycling and reuse. Hi, Kaylee. Here's Kaylee, my grandniece, and she's found the toy section. Look at all this good stuff. Amazing. All this. Look at it. Lamps, lampshades, games. Everything is here. All for reuse. Amazing. Baskets. I've never seen a place like this anywhere in the United States. And we come here every 3 or 4 years, and this is one of the first places we try to visit because we're so impressed by what they have and the concept of exchange. Well, if you need backpacks, this is it. No need to go to Cabela's and buy all your backpacks and spend a lot of money. They've got them right here. Amazing. Backpacks. Electrical wire. How often you need maybe 10 or 20 feet. You have to go down to Ace Hardware and spend a lot of money, or Home Depot or Lowe's, and they've got it right here for you. But they may not have exactly what you're looking for, but there's quite a bit here. You want to go skiing? Come down here and buy some used skis from the exchange, a fraction of the price of the original, and you're in business. You want to buy a bike for your children? Look at all these bikes. They're all right here, ready to be used. Amazing. Wheelbarrows. Look at them. You pay $75 or $100 for a good wheelbarrow at Home Depot. Look at this one right here. That one I could use at home in Florida, right there. Amazing. Little art. Sinks, porcelain sinks, steel sinks, stainless steel sinks. It's all here at the exchange. And here's a table full of used tile. I'm looking for a piece for just 2 pieces I need for a little table I have at home. I'm going to look for that right here. Stovepipe. We don't use much stovepipe in Florida, but I'm sure around here people are always building wood stoves. It's right here at the exchange. Okay, we do a lot of barbecuing in Florida, so here's some barbecues. You know, they don't really wear out. Maybe the burner head wears out. You can replace that, but the basic unit is right there, and you got it for a fraction of the cost. And also you're doing resource reutilization. PVC pipe, you put in a drain fuel, a little bit of plumbing, come to the exchange. They've got it here. You can see the diversity of items that are available here at the exchange. I wish I could bring some of my stuff from Florida here to the exchange. Gosh, how often have I seen these plastic pots, planter pots, being thrown out in the garbage at Florida. Actually, we recycle these now, which is a good thing. We have a pretty good recycling program in Florida, but we don't have an exchange like this. I'm still looking for the ideal thing to bring back to Florida from the exchange. I don't know what it'll be. I've got to put my camera down. Here's Mary. What'd you pick up?
Picked up some shorts for me
Some shorts? Oh, good.
and a jacket for you.
A jacket for me. Okay,
Yeah, just a vest jacket.
a vest jacket. Okay, looks good. Here's some old rows of LPs. If you're into digitizing LPs, turning them into electronic format, couldn't find a better place. Then over here we have the electronic section and some stereo amplifiers, VCRs. Sometimes these VCRs it could be worth something because they're not making them anymore. Of course, there's lots of DVDs and CDs. There's some glass, maybe some of it's historical for those glass collectors. It's all right here. Right here at the Exchange. Orcas Island. Near East Sound. Toasters, coffee makers, microwaves, the old little ovens for cooking turkey for Thanksgiving. Amazing. Tell me what you got. What is it?
Orcas off the lake.
Is that a puzzle or is that a
I have no clue. It's Monopoly.
Monopoly? Orcas Island Monopoly set. Great, great. They got a big book section. Here's Al Franken's book, Lies and the Lying Liars Who Tell Them. Good old, I don't know whether he was a senator or a congressman when he wrote this book, but he's sure a good comedian. Well, after about an hour here in the Exchange, this is what I bought. There's a stack of 10 LPs with Carole King on the top and this nice pair of Levi's. And I paid $7 for everything. It's donations here, whatever you want to donate. And so I'll use these records, I'll digitize some of them, or all of them, and be added to my collection. Okay, we're finished here at the Exchange. It is Sunday, I think that's the 6th of June, 2011. Well, it's the same day, Sunday afternoon. We've just come to the soccer field, and Jeff and Steve's daughters are here somewhere, and we'll find them somewhere here. Anyway, this is soccer. These are soccer dads. Where is Kaylee?
Kaylee's right out there, Ivor. She's got her ball. You see her out there? Oh, she's the other kids are interfering.
Okay, interfering. Okay, we'll see Kaylee in a moment. Okay, let's see you do some ball tricks. Kaylee, can you move it around like Pele? Yeah, that's it. Great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing over here? You got it smooth?
Yeah,
good girl.
Okay, we'll see you later. We're going to shut it off now. Hey, who won? Did you win?
No, we lost.
Oh, too bad.
That's her.
My brother gave it to me.
I had
Yeah.
a couple.
Jenny.
Good picture on it.
Now, which was your team?
What?
The same team. But you didn't play today.
You did, good job. So there was enough little kids, you got to do little kids.
Okay, well,
Play today.
yeah, we're going to go over and have barbecue now.
Okay.
Good. Bye-bye. Okay, today is the 6th of June, and we're on North Beach with Kathy and Mary. And this is the north side of Orcas Island, and we're in a cobblestone beach. You can see all the rocks. A lot of them are dark, probably basalt. And if we look carefully, we can see Mount Baker. It's part of the mountain chain of well, Mount Hood, Mount Rainier. I don't know whether you can see that, but maybe it'll show up in the camera. But anyway, it's beautiful here on this beach. And out here we have, I guess, the Straits of Juan de Fuca. I'd have to look at my geography, but it's very nice, quiet. There's hardly anyone here. Here's Kathy and Mary. They're trying to find something, anything on the beach, probably to take back. What do you find there, Mary? What do you see?
Oh, just a red rock and
A red
rocks and green rocks and a shell.
Yeah. Anyway, it's very quiet here, and we just took a side trip from East Sound. Okay, now we're at Crescent Beach on the other side of the island, and the tide is out. We can see the seaweed, and it's quite a large system. And the main thing about this beach is that it's got aquaculture. We'll have a look at that. The aquaculture is oysters growing. The beach is loaded with driftwood as far as you can see. This is the high water mark. And way over there is the oyster aquaculture. You can see them. I'll zoom in. There you can see the oyster aquaculture, oysters. Yeah, we've noticed this line of sand in the beach and trying to figure out what process may have caused that. It goes all the way around this beach. There's the main channel over there. Well, I've walked out here to the oyster beds, and actually it looks like there are a lot of mussels here. Okay, mostly mussels, but there are a few oysters. So, well, mussels are fine too. Looks like it's about maybe 5 or 10 acres of mussel and oyster aquaculture here. I'll see if I can find I think I found an oyster. I'll just go pick it up. Okay. Yeah. Here's an oyster. Okay, we can see it here. It's all closed up. And so we've got an oyster there. If you look over here, most of these are mussels. Here's an oyster, if you can see it. Let me move the camera down. Okay. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay, here we can see we've got, it looks like there's about 3 or 4 oysters here. Here's one, here's another one. There's a dead one. But here are a lot of mussels. You can see all these mussels. And of course mussels are great eating. And here is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a nice oyster right there. Big one. And oh, I just took it off. Well, anyway, there it is. A lot of barnacles. Oh, it's just loaded with little crabs and shells. They're all moving. And so there's a very nice oyster right there. So we'll put it back. Anyway, it's very interesting here. Good example of aquaculture, marine aquaculture. Anyway, it looks like at least about maybe 10 acres of oyster beds over here. Now, I don't know whether this is a semi-diurnal tide or a diurnal tide, but we'll come back in about 6 or 7 hours and see what it is. It's at low tide now. Some of these tides out here are mixed tides, a little bit of semi-diurnal, a little bit of diurnal. So we we need to investigate that. But I'm sure when we come back here several hours from now, this will be all covered with seawater. Okay, I'm going to go back to the car now. It's been very interesting. To put this in perspective, I can see Mary and Kathy over there in our red Saturn, so let's just zoom in and see if we can get a better view. Yeah, there they are. There they are. They're waiting for me, so I'm coming. Okay, right near the highway, the road here, is the place you can rent kayaks. We're out on the beach here, Crescent Beach, and so you can rent kayaks and go out. Here we can see one of the kayaks that are sitting here on the beach. And we just came from over there. You can see the oyster and mussel aquaculture system. We're in town now, and we met Jenny and Jeff and Carl, and we're going to go over and look at the small island here. There's a small island. Okay, it's called Indian Island. It's right behind me, and we're going to have a look at that. And Mary and Kathy are somewhere in town shopping, I think. It's a beautiful area. Hi, Carl.
Hi.
We're going to see what's it called? Indian Island?
Yeah, Indian Island.
Okay. Well, we just discovered a little ocean process called tides, and there's a little area there that people can walk across, but there's too much water, so we won't do it. That's okay. We'll go over as far as we can. What do you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Okay, we're going to go to Indian Island.
On the video, Carl? Well, I'm glad we're over here.
Hey, come on. Okay, we're going to go down to the water, Carl. Okay, good enough. Okay, we're going to go down, and we just concluded this is a what kind of tide? Semidiurnal.
Yeah.
2 highs and 2 lows.
Correct.
And the high is coming up right now. And these people might have to swim back?
If they're out there too long, if the tide's coming in,
Yeah.
it gets about, I think it gets about 5 or 6 feet deep there.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Yeah, okay. Carl's found something kind of interesting. What is it, Carl?
A crab.
A crab. Now you going to put him back and let him live?
Yeah, I think it's under the other one.
Okay. They're all under rocks, right?
Let's go closer.
Oh, there's some beautiful homes here on the shoreline of the Indian Island. Okay, this is Indian Island, and low tide, there's a little land bridge, you can walk right out there. But the tide's coming in. It looks like it's about a 4-foot tidal range. And this is East Sound, Orcas Island, just behind the main street. It's a very nice area, a good area for walking. Now here's an outcrop. Must be basalt. It's dark. It's a bathysphere. Must be basalt. Has to be.
The fir cones?
The fern cones. Why did it blow you away?
I just never seen so many on a beach with seashells. And if
Seashells.
you look behind you, there's always
It's so
You know, see, yeah, these are you can see the fir cones.
glitter.
Yeah.
How about this rock?
All these little islands are so heavily forested.
Yeah, heavily forested. So these are little fir cones, Douglas fir cones.
You don't see that on beaches in California.
No, or Florida. There's no Douglas fir in Florida. Okay, we're going to take a walk over to the Driftwood Castle. Jenny said it's been up for quite a while, and we'll go look at it. Now, we're not allowed to take driftwood off the beach here. It's part of the beach preserve. Well, we're having a look here at this outcrop. Could be andesite, or it could be basalt. I have to check out the local geology here. And then right next to it is a rocky beach. And things are kind of sorted. The large stones are up here. And the finds are down near towards the beach. Carl has found the Driftwood Castle, and we'll hear a little bit about the history of that shortly. Looks interesting. Yeah, Jenny said Martha Stewart couldn't do any better. Hey, wave your hand so we can see you, Carl. So we can see you. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's great. When do you think this was built? Jeff or Jenny?
This one's been here for a while.
Yeah.
A few months ago?
Yeah.
Oh, just months.
At least, yeah.
Well, I can't resist to get into the Driftwood Castle.
Oh yeah. Hi everyone. It's on. Oh, he's got something here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm in the Driftwood Castle. And hey, this is nice. There's an old beer can in here.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Someone's had a party.
Kids.
Kids, there's two of them in there. Well, this is great. This is Orcas Island, East Sound, June 6th, 2011. Here with Jenny and Jeff and Carl with a K.
Yeah.
Okay, enough.
There's a local airplane, probably busy flying ladies that are pregnant, women, expecting mothers to off island. I just heard the story. Hi, Carl. Well, I think they decided it was going to be high tide pretty soon, so they're coming in. I think tide's coming in. They're not going to get stuck now. They just come in.
Well, there's a couple still going out though.
Yeah, they don't know the local oceanography.
Walking toward the island.
Yeah, what's going to happen? He's going to be stuck.
Yeah.
Overnight.
We got to save that little kid.
You got to save that little kid.
Come up.
What do you see there, Carl?
A starfish.
Starfish.
No, I see under its legs. Put it down. I want to see under its legs. I see under its legs.
They might stick you or sting you or.
Sweetie, no, because you'll hurt these little tentacles on the bottom of his feet. There's an orange one on the side of that rock over there.
Oh yeah.
I don't see it.
Well, it's way over there, babe, on the side of that rock.
And actually, when you get closer to some of the rocks around here and out on the island are really pretty thick with them.
Sure.
They seem to thrive. One of the things I like about walking around the island out there is you go out and there's the orange and the purple are just interspersed and they're just bright and really pretty.
Oh yeah.
Crab shell, or is that just a rock?
Is he alive, the starfish?
And there's a crab in the water here.
There's 3 orange ones and a purple one.
There's 4. There's one under the seaweed too. There's 2 big ones, a little one, and a purple one.
Right, 3 orange and purple.
Yeah, these are stuck together.
Okay, show Uncle Ivor.
Let's see what you got.
A dead crab.
Is he dead? You sure he's dead?
It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's alive.
Nah. I think his legs are just flopping there, aren't they?
I think
A bird could have dropped him, or I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
he came apart, didn't he?
That's kind of gross.
Look at the inside.
Yeah, insides.
Purple.
How many are there, Carl?
Oh.
How many?
Sounds funny.
3?
That's something.
Did you feel that water going in your boots?
Yeah, I think Bob. Good thing that stick's holding it up.
Yeah, that stick's holding that rock up. There's a church right on the edge here. I think that's the Anglican or the Episcopal, maybe.
Yeah. That's the same one you saw from the front.
Yeah,
the nice
right.
yard, visible, I think.
Boy, it's built right on to the... They better not have a tsunami here.
Right.
Well, every bay or estuary seems to have an outfall. And here's the outfall. Street runoff, or maybe some fresh water from somewhere. And that's flowing into this little bay. Now here's the outfall. You can see it. It's a stream, small stream, and eventually goes out to the bay. And well, I don't know what they do about their streets and how clean they are and whether they use fertilizer, but if they do, then this gets a little bit of eutrophication and nutrient enrichment. You can see the algae around here, which might be taking advantage of any nitrogen and phosphorus. Well, this is Tuesday night, the, I think, 6th of June, and we're just about ready to have dinner. It was our job tonight, Mary and I, to fix the dinner, and kind of sorry to leave. Look at this big tree growing out of the patio. Now right over here is the barbecue, and we picked up salmon, and we're going to have our salmon dinner. I did it the old-fashioned way from Florida, dipped in grapefruit juice and herbs, and then Mike for 3 minutes, and then barbecued for about 5. And there it is. Okay, the old-fashioned way. Salmon, Alaskan salmon, we bought this morning, fresh. Look at that.
Maybe,
Here we are.
Maybe we'll give you these because we've got the knives.
Do you like that corn?
Thank you.
Katerina, you like the corn? Yeah.
No.
And there's
Avocados.
there's a salad.
Strawberries.
What about a watermelon? I mean a melon.
This is the final dinner.
These things?
Tomorrow we leave for Oregon.
Yeah. Guess what? Guess what?
Yeah, we leave for Oregon.
Over the meal when photos you.
Okay. This is it. Now. Now we gotta say something to camera.
Let's get some butter on them plates.
I worked hard to make it. No, thank you. Okay, this is the Last Supper. Okay, we're all in it. Where's Kathy?
I'm right here.
You're not in it.
Yeah.
Last one until next time.
Now, where do you want me to?
Smells delicious.
Right here.
Smells delicious.
Right here.
And we got Haley, and we got Carl with a K, and we got
Here.
Katerina, and we got Jenny, we got Ivor, we got Aunt Kathy, and we got Aunt Mary, and we got Jeff, cousin Jeff.
Here I am.
Okay, I'm gonna shut this thing off.
Yay!
Yay! Shut this thing off. There I go.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, it's going off right now.
Bye.
Well, hello everyone. It's the 16th of June, 2011, 50 years ago, in 1961, June 16th, Mary and I were married. Now we're here at the beautiful RV park across the river from Hood River, Oregon, and we're going to go up and see this mountain right here. That's Mount Hood. And we're going to zoom in on it now so you can see it. I think you can see it now. It was always a favorite treat of ours to see that mountain when we were students at Oregon State University nearly 50 years ago. So we're on our way, and we're going to have a nice video for our memories and for our boys and our daughter-in-laws. Those boys and our daughter-in-laws are our greatest accomplishment in our 50 years. Okay, see you soon. Well, before we get going, we have to show you where we've been for the last day or so. Here at Bridge RV across the river from Hood River. We had a wonderful dinner last night with our cousins, Charles and Francis, and Fran Cody Crown, Francis Crown and the Codys. And we're going to be with them all weekend, and also some of their children. Actually, their grown-up kids. We'll be with their grandkids. Okay, enough of this. Here's the RV and the Saturn, and we're taking off shortly. Well, before we go, here's a wonderful gift by our good friends Dick and Judy Hubert. They made this collage of us 50 years ago, and there's our wedding. You can see it. There we are, 50 years ago. And here are a few snapshots. And this was in Oregon 50 years ago. And we were having fun. And we sure appreciate what Judy and Dick did for us on this wonderful memory. Okay, Mary's in the car now and she's anxious to go. And we're going to take off here very quickly. Hi, Mary. Well, we're on our way and we can see Mount Hood here, and here are some apple orchards. And behind us is Mount Adams. Okay, that's Mount Adams. Okay, and beyond that would be Mount St. Helens and then Mount Rainier. Well, we're getting closer. It looks like every time we make a turn, the mountain gets bigger. And it's sure a beauty. We'll be there in about a half an hour. Mount Hood, Oregon.
Yes.
There's a mountain?
Yes.
Well, it's beautiful here. We're just close to...
There's a mountain right here. See it?